Oh, hi everyone. This week's catch up. As you can see, second round chicks, young, are now all weaned and are in their own cages down the bottom. Just getting used to being in there. They were picking things up pretty well in their own with where they were with the parents, so time to move them on. The hen, some of these have been plucked a bit by the hen. I did let the hen build and even lay a couple of eggs before I removed the young, just so the hen was busy doing that rather than, and I put some nesting material in, so she was occupied rather than plucking away at these young birds. To see one right at the back, it's got a pretty, if it'll focus, pretty bold back, but they'll soon grow back. So that's coming on nicely. It looks like there's going to be some more nice young birds in there. Don't look like there's any ivory, maybe the odd one, but yeah, good, all good news there. The harlequins, I've got two feathering up young in the nest now. One's totally black, I think it's got a white breast actually, and the other one's like a clear bird, may have obviously some black markings on it. We'll see how it comes out. Always interesting to see how they come out. All cock birds now are in their own cages. There's the old mule. All cock birds across the top, and then what I'll do is when they start to molt out a little bit and start to quieten down, because they're still singing quite loud, I shall have one big flight to let them all molt out together. That's what I normally do. I usually find it works best. There is a bit of squabbling, but they soon settle down. There we go. So some of them have been good cock birds, others have let me down along with the hens, but mainly excuse me, mainly pretty good. All the now redundant hens which have done the job, some good, some were really brilliant, some didn't do any good at all, but they're all down here. I did lose one ivory hen. There's one at the back there. I lost one this week. The weather got really warm and I noticed it was a bit fluffed up, and then we had a couple of days in the 30s and unfortunately she didn't make it through. But they say that's, as everyone will tell you, it's kept birds. That's just the way it is. Probably the bird, probably 3 or 4 years old, didn't do any good when I put her down this year. I think it's the one that was actually laying like an egg with no shell, even though she had plenty of calcium. So probably wasn't something something wasn't right there all the way along. So yeah, they're the hens, all having a well-earned rest. Some I'll keep, some I'll get rid of, some you may lose over the winter, you never know. And then the first round young are all in here. As you can see, they're starting to colour up nicely now, some more than others. There's a fair few feathers flying around in the bird room, so obviously some of them are starting to molt out now, which you would expect, but some of them are just its feathers, which may have probably been still coming through from the baby feathers, but so a lot of the secondary feathers are coming through now, and you can see they're starting to turn red. They've been on colour food now, Corofol red, for about 3 or 4 weeks now, so you'd expect to notice a difference. They get it in the soft food. I colour the soft food up, and I do put some in loose, scatter in some of that loose. There you can see in there, that's ready moist, so I can just sprinkle. I'll just turn the back around and show you. That's that. Because it's pre-moist, I can sprinkle some Corofol in, and it just, without it going red, it just sticks to the product. So as when they're eating it, they're just taking the odd grain in now and then, which is all they're going to need. and hopefully all these will come out as bright red and as healthy as their parents. So yeah, really pleased with the breeding season. I only say I've only just lost the one hen. It's the only bird I've lost this year. Let's take a step back. It's the only one I've lost this year, so you've got to class that as a good. There's 14 Redfactor stroke the odd ivories in there, 14 young. There's 4 from the odd pair down the end, which will be going, whatever they may be. Lovely little birds, not quite as small as an Irish, but they are as a Razor, that's what I'm trying to get out. Not quite as small as a Razor, but getting down in that size. I mean, I went round my friend's house the other day, it's breeding Razors. I couldn't believe how small they were. He had some imported from Spain, and blimey, they must be half the size of these. Absolutely tiny things. I couldn't get over it. I might try and get round there and take a video, because he keeps lots and lots of mutations of siskins. It's fantastic amount of siskins, but he says they don't seem to like sitting on their own eggs. A lot of egg eating, a lot of letting the young die. But yeah, that's for a future video. Hopefully I'll try and get down there and see if he'll let me do a video. That's it for now. I see everybody else, some people are still going through the throes of the breeding season, others have finished like me. As I say, I don't want I could have had probably another 7 or 8 full eggs, but I've just let them go because I don't want any more young. I've got quite enough for the room I've got. Anyway, that's it for now. Everybody take care. I'll see you probably next week or a week or so. Thanks for watching. Bye.